Kepler. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your host, Jordan Petrovich, Steve Kepler.
I swear that never ever gets old. Jordan Petrovich joining me on the council report. Jordan, how are you this morning?
I'm spectacular. And yourself?
Oh, I'm just spectaculative.
Excellent.
I don't know if that's a word. Council was yesterday.
Yes, we had a big council meeting yesterday.
Was it afternoon or?
It was an afternoon meeting yesterday.
Nice.
Midday, yeah.
The midday meeting. Well, you're looking lovely as usual.
Much more well rested. A midday meeting.
That's good. All right, so let's get into it. There was delegation and there was a presentation from Carbon Neutral Kootenays.
Yes, Carbon Neutral Kootenays has been in to present to council before and hosted some workshops in the past. They came out and did a little update on some of their programs. Mr. Dale Littlejohn did an overview of the program and talked a little bit about the 31 different Kootenay-based government groups that they work with, some of the education, inventory, planning, and energy audit platform program that they have introduced into the area.
All right, and there was some internal correspondence. There was a build permit update.
Building permits, yes. Slow month in February in terms of building permits coming out. However, lots of people coming in and asking questions about future developments, so things will be picking up with that.
All right. And any staff reports? Was there a change room policy for
the change rooms?
The change rooms at the arena.
At the arena and the pool. So it was a report presented by myself, and council did adopt a final policy for the change rooms, and it's looking at ways to allow us as the staff to manage the spaces effectively, and also put some trigger points into how we can effectively deal with situations if they arise. If kids are getting a little rowdy in the change rooms, or adults are getting a little rowdy, we now have some means to deal with that situation.
Great. Will there be somebody to help me put my skates on? That's really what I need.
I will personally show up and help you tie up your skates.
Oh, that's great.
There's nothing worse than being out there, trying to skate without your skates being tied up.
Awful. So, there was arena user groups. There was a report on that. So, what's happening with recreation fees bylaw?
Well, with the rec bylaw, due to some of our different user groups, we had some struggles this year with account payments and keeping some of our prepaid ICE accounts up to date. So, out of that, council's given Manager of Recreation Services the direction to revisit the bylaw and just tighten the language up a little bit to ensure that we can actually enforce this.
That's
so
great.
Sure groups are keeping their accounts up to date.
And arena advertising program.
Yeah, so part of the same report, it also got into contemplating the future of the arena advertising program, so all the signboards and such. So staff are now going to do some work and look at some options to potentially try a new way of executing that program.
All right, and housekeeping on final adoption on bylaws. There's some housekeeping.
There was some housekeeping items, yes. So the statutory reserves bylaw got it's stamped and approved for final adoption, and as well as zoning amendment bylaw for the duplex adoption process, which we talked about a couple weeks ago. That also got stamped and approved too.
All right, so that seems like a lot was done in a short period of time.
It was actually a pretty short meeting yesterday. It was about 38 minutes, and we kind of zipped through
38 minutes in length. So if you feel like you feel like council's way too long, well, sometimes it's 15 minutes.
Well, sometimes it's only 4. You just got it all here in your council report.
Sometimes, yeah, exactly. Thanks a lot for coming in.
You bet.
Jordan Petrovich for the town of Golden.